Hello, beautiful souls. This is Elena Maria Fouché with Mindfulness Made Easy. Another thing I wanted to talk about today is, why do we practice regularly? I, it's really a lot about embodying something. Sometimes people have a hard time practicing regularly, and I think it's because anytime we're creating a new habit or a new practice, anytime we're incorporating something new into our lives, especially it's something we want to do regularly, like is suggested with meditation, it's really hard. We struggle with it because, of course, we already have habits and routines, and incorporating something new takes a lot of energy and diligence. So it's helpful to think about why. Why do we do this? And essentially the reason is because you want to embody meditation. Anytime we're sitting and meditating, we are in a space of being pretty clear and non-judgmental and open. And what we want to do is practice that so much that we're like that all the time. So that we take that, we could say, space of openness out into the rest of our lives. And, how are we going to embody that? How are we going to make it so much a part of ourselves? Well, we practice. We practice every day. And practicing every day is really helpful, of course, in creating that embodiment. And of course, one thing that you can do is practice wherever you are. And you do really short, semi-formal practices like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You can do them anywhere and everywhere. And so that you're creating this continual habit of practice. The second thing that it does is it helps you embody it out in the actual physical spaces you inhabit. So, if you're practicing for 30 seconds at work, or if you're practicing for 30 seconds on the bus, or if you're practicing for 30 seconds, I don't know, in your living room, in your kitchen, in your bathroom, in your boardroom, in your meeting rooms, at your desk, wherever it is, you're bringing that space everywhere. And the more you practice those little bits everywhere, 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 the more your brain anchors that space into your life, so that your capacity for being open, for being really engaged with what's happening, for being non-judgmental about the crazy stuff that's happening, so that you can be wise, so that you're not just contracting away from it and trying to get away from it. You're like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to deal with this crazy stuff that's happening. I'm going to be open. I'm going to be wise. I'm going to be intelligent. I'm not going to be like, oh, this isn't happening. Instead, I'm going to be like, here I am. The more you bring this kind of open willingness to engage everywhere in your life as a practice, every day, every day, every day, the more you're actually able to do it in those times when you're not actually practicing. So play with that. Do your little practices, your semi-formal practices, everywhere you think about them, every time you think about it. And of course, create a habit for yourself. Create somewhere that you always do it. Like every time you get up, every time you go to bed, something like that. Every time you sit down at a meal, take 30 seconds and breathe. Or every time you go to the bathroom, when you're washing your hands, take 30 seconds, do a meditation, something like that. So, create it for yourself. You can do it. It's not hard. You just have to want it. Hope that helps. Enjoy and see you next time.